Good morning. It is Monday, December 20th, and that means two things. I just found out that credit scores weren't invented until '89, and it's time for the lighting industry news brief brought to you by Keystone Technology. That's keystonetech.com. Check them out. They're light made, easy. Everything they do makes sense to me, and I just talk about the news for a living, so here we go. First and foremost, Congress has approved an import ban from Xinjiang. Silicon and solar components are of interest to us, but it's a long list of goods from that province. Vermont is proposing a ban on complex fluorescents. These are based on policy groups petitioning for legislation. Gemspring Capital has bought Mantis Innovation. They make smart building tech. Gemspring's a portfolio group. Drake Lighting's HQ in Mayfield, Kentucky was wiped out by a tornado, but they were already planning to move, so we'll call that a win. NEMA has published a standard for measuring controls power consumption in outdoor projects. This is a brand new ANSI standard. Core Industrial, another portfolio group, has bought Precision. They make lighting components, mostly tools and dies and metal fabrication stuff. Demand for design is up. Architects are reporting a 10th consecutive month in business gains. We have Lighting Solution Development has bought LightNow. Their consultants, LightNow, of course, is our colleagues who write news. Craig DeLuey, he's a great guy. The AAILA is a new nonprofit. That's the American Association of Independent Lighting Agents, founded by CM Buck and Ascenti. David Warfel is on Get a Grip on Lighting. Check that episode out. Chiang Mai has extended their contract with Universal Display for OLED materials. WiseKey's CEO has penned their shareholder letter for the year. Revenues are up, and new projects are looking promising. Wesco's EVP has dropped stock, selling nearly 7,000 shares. Skyworks also selling shares in his company, their CEO. 10,000 shares in the semiconductor company went on the block. Cooper has been recognized by iMark. We all recognize Cooper. They've got the cool logo, but they were a distinguished performer for iMark last year. The LHRC and Lighting Agora will be launching a video series. This will be a monthly view from Mount Sinai, vlogs premiering in January. A reminder that your deadlines for the SSL QPL version 5.1 are due on the 15th. That's for products already in the 5.0 list. The grace period will, of course, end on the 30th. ILC is adding recognition categories for horticultural projects. That's a DOE program. Legal news, Epistar has claimed royalties from Lowe's, seeking to expand that court-ordered compensation. Robot SA gets their first U.S. patent, as does Digital Lumens, securing a patent for fixtures with onboard intelligence in events. NAED South Central is looking for registrations. That's in February. In Phoenix, Bright Farms will be kicking off Indoor Ag Con. Their CEO, Steve Platt, will be giving the keynote address. If you were at the industry party in New York City on the 9th, get tested. As of Friday, 38 people came down with the virus that day. Lightfair is calling for speakers as well as tour guides. Applications are due on the 12th of January. You can submit to the IES Illumination Awards on the 4th. That's when the form will open up for you. And we can look forward to next year. Inside Lighting has a guide to all of next year's events as they are planned right now. Oro has picked Profit Line as a distributing agent for Northern California and Nevada. In recommended reading, all these are on nailed.org, so check them out. We have new styles from young designers, why you should be selling solar floodlights. Mike Long describing landscape lighting upgrades. Daniel Hollenkamp on smart buildings, how EU utilities are improving maintenance costs. We can watch the 40 Under 40 Lighting Awards. Randy Reed is reading between the lines of a light and building press release. We have 10 IoT trends for next year. We have the Age of Light Innovations Group's latest webinar up for watching. Jared Morello on cybersecurity assurance. Jason Scott Reed talking about lighting at Disney World. And 13 predictions about next year for the rest of the industry. In IoT news, Apple has filed a patent for smart lighting for HomeKit. Simons has co-founded a smart factory at Wichita State. We have Itron collaborating with Equans in Belgium. Contractors still not sold on smart lighting. Integrated Home Competition has named 17 winners. And ITU has recognized LoRaWAN as low-power networking tools. In horticultural, Dutch greenhouses are going LED. This is a case study about a daisy grower, and Ecoation and GEM are partnering on R&D now. In market projections, we can see 13% expansions for outdoor LED. We have connected occupancy sensors to grow by 32%. AC-DC and DC-DC power supply market will reach $32 billion soon. $20 billion predicted for indoor horticulture over the next 10 years. We have 14% gains projected for smart cities. Graphite sheets, those will be worth $3 billion soon enough. And 2021 was the year smart home tech really took off. I still only have 2 light bulbs, but that's just me. Photon collisions generate matter and antimatter. This is a new study from the US DOE proving Bright and Wheeler's hypothesis about light particles. Ain't that nice? And UCSB is growing red indium gallium nitride wafers at high temperatures. This is a new buffer in production and might see improvement in the final product. In dark sky news, we can talk about how bright Kentucky really is at night, thanks to the blackout photos. Austin and Travis counties in Texas have legislated lights out for bird migrations. Cape Lookout, North Carolina is a dark sky park. Pittsburgh is planning for dark sky compliance in 2022. You can connect your sleep quality to estrogen. Plymouth is releasing Undersea Allen Map, so you can see just how bright it is underwater. We have daytime commuting as a key to good circadian rhythm. Just be outside, get some sunshine. San Bernardino County has passed a dark sky ordinance. New York City has proposed a lights out bill for birds as well. UCLA has determined safe light thresholds for snowy plovers, that's a bird, and grunions, that's a fish. And the Mumbai police force has flooded the Gymkhana neighborhood with light. It's just ugly to look at. Just ugly thing. In people news, SGH, the Smart Global Holdings, has transitioned board membership. Hera Lighting has picked Kristen Francis as regional business development head. Eastern Tabletop has added Buck Seward as VP of their new UV disinfection division. Neo Neon has a new CFO. Wolfspeed has hired Joe Roybal as VP of Backend Ops. DMC and Lightovation have a new chair and new board members. Norrell's Carol DeMayo is set to retire, and Diane Sabo is now the director of marketing at Alloy LED. El Paso schools are planning an upgrade. Atlanta, Georgia is adding 10,000 new poles. Minnesota has a new incentive program for office buildings. Colorado has begun 13 solar projects. Rapid City, South Carolina has completed a lighting project, as has Rocky Mount. North Carolina beginning a lighting survey. Former Phillips factory in Fall River, Massachusetts has a new tenant. New Jersey is planning new incentives, and Paducah, Kentucky will be upgrading $10 million worth of school facilities. And things you can build, we have LED ninjas, we have sound reactive mannequin arms, we have a USB Christmas tree, and backlit lithophanes. You can also fix your ghosting LEDs with a multiplex solution on a single board. I've been Scott Wachter. This is Thanks to Nailed. Get associated, get educated. Thanks to our sponsors. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the music.
It's Christmas time again. Everyone's wrapped in tradition, not me.